ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel once again. I'm so glad to have you here. Today, please kindly subscribe to our channel and do not forget to like the videos and comment so that YouTube will suggest these videos to other viewers. Thank you so much. So today I want to talk to you about why marriages fail more these days than the days of our forefathers, the days of our parents. Why was it more successful, the marriages between our parents? Why was it more successful than in our time today? Why is it that marriages these days are no longer lasting? Why do we record more divorces and more domestic violence these days than in the days of our fathers? Regardless of the time of our fathers, most of our parents didn't have the opportunity to make use of vehicles and some of the home appliances that we use today, such as blenders, microwave, and so on and so forth. In those days, I remember my mother used going to the grinding stone to grind pepper, and also if whenever they don't have access to a lot of things, including gas cooker. Those days they make use of firewood. I still remember vividly how they make use of firewood. There was no water rushing into their apartment. I remember how my mother used to go to the stream to get water in the morning for the family to use. But yet, we find out that the marriages between our fathers then was more successful than the marriages we have in these days. Why was it so? Or why is it so rather? So I've done some researches and I've come up with my own point of view, which I think is very, very correct. In those days, you see women who are being fully prepared by their mothers to go to their husband's home as fully prepared wives and fully prepared mothers. But today, what we have, mothers can't even talk to their daughters anymore. Mothers can't even tell their daughter what to do, and daughters don't want to be corrected. You see a girl of 18 years old girl who does not want to listen to her mother, who wants to go to the nightclub, who wants to do things her own way. In those days, there is nothing like that. You listen to your mother until you are out of your parents' home to your husband's home. In those days, what do we see? You see our parents, they have love and perseverance for their husband. They are marrying because they know. See, in marriage is not always a bed of roses. So there is perseverance. They persevere whatever it is that is coming out. They do not take their marriage outside. But what do? They maintain their marriage. They manage their home amicably, and they persevere the bad time that comes from it. But the guests of today, you see, there is no perseverance. The day you do not have money to give to them, that day their husband has become a very useless person. They don't want to persevere anything. You see, your husband is telling you, hey, don't go out. You're thinking that he's talking to you in a very harsh tone, and all of a sudden, the exchange of words, and before you know what's happening, domestic violence. You see? Well, in those days as well, you see that women value their husband. These women, they know what is called value. They come from their home with value and regards for their husband. They have respect and love. Women see their husband to be their Lord. So they want their husband's opinion in everything they do. They want their husbands to know whatever it is that is going on. They want their husband to be aware of their whereabouts. They want their husband to be aware of their going out and their coming in. You see? When a woman does these things to her husband, the husband will love and appreciate her and will have a great deal of affection and value for her. And in those days, women were not marrying because of wealth. They were not marrying because of money. They were not marrying because of handsomeness. They are marrying because they know the value of marriage. Today, women have preferences for their marriage. As a matter of fact, they might be giving you conditions if you want to marry them. I saw a woman who once told her husband to be anyway, that said, sorry, I don't want to get married to somebody who is not tall, somebody who does not have fair skin. And I was like, come on, man. You don't tell your husband that you have to have 6 packs, whatever it is. This is your husband, and you just need to, manage your home the way it should be. In those days, women do not speak when their husband is speaking. Women do not speak when their husband is speaking. Yes, because they respect their husband. But today, when your husband talks 1, you are talking 20. When your husband is talking 3, you are talking 50. You're telling your husband, listen to me. Your husband is saying, listen to me. You are telling, listen to me. We're supposed to listen to each other. In those days, women support their husband during the good and the bad time. But today, women prefer to stay at home and screw away their time on the social media from morning to night without doing anything. You see, if you put these things together, you see that women of today, they love to be what? I don't know, but it's like parents of today, they fail in society. Parents, I'm saying this to all the parents all over the world. You need to pay close attention to your daughters. Some of the children, I once heard a story of a man who lived in his wife's apartment for 20 years without knowing that the apartment belongs to his wife. And this is what I call, I don't know, but women of today, they're just they're something else. And I will encourage it, if mothers, please, watch your children, prepare your children for marriage, make them to be mothers in the future, and make them to be wives in the future. Not just wives, but a wife that you'll be proud of. When you see your daughter, you say, that is my daughter. Thank you so much, wherever it is that you're watching me from. I appreciate you watching me all this while. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Like and comment on this video so that YouTube will suggest the video to other viewers. I appreciate you.